Alright, so here's a quick tutorial about how to play Mr. Saxobeat on the alto saxophone. The key we're going to be using, the scale, is actually G sharp minor, but it's got the same key signature as B major, so let's just think about it as B major. So we have five sharps in this scale. We're going to have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and also A sharp. Again, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. So the B major scale would sound like this. That's B major. And now to get to G sharp minor, we simply go to the sixth scale degree of B major. So 1, C sharp is 2, D sharp is 3, E is 4, F sharp is 5, G sharp is the sixth scale degree. So we're going to use the same notes as in B major, but starting on the G sharp note. So G sharp minor is going to be G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, and G sharp. And if you notice, the sound of the scale is going to be a lot different from major to minor. So this is major again, B major. And then G sharp minor, it's a little bit different tonality. So that's the scale we need for this song. And the melody is very simple. All it's doing is and then it ends on that A sharp. So the notes are G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, C, D, B, C, D, B, A. So that's the entire first part. Again, G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, C, D, B, C, D, B, A. And the little part that's in between the melodies is so we start on D again, but without the octave key. And it's a little bit of a swing feel. So it's D, F, G, B, B, A, G. And if you notice, those B's on the top are very staccato, so you got to make sure you listen to the song enough times so that you get the phrasing correctly and also the articulations. It's an important part of a song like this. So that's the main melody. G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, C, D, B, C, D, B, A, D, F, G, B, B, A, G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, C, D, B, C, D, B, A. And now at the very ending of that second part, we're going to play again. D, F, G, B, B, A, B, B, A. And now we're going to repeat the B, B, A. Let's see. We do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So it's D, F, G, B, B, A, 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 B, B, A. And after that seventh time, we're going to continue playing, but only the B. B, 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 B. Two measures of only B, very staccato. And so for the very end, all we have is we do that twice. D, B, A, D, B, A. And that's all there's to it. It's a very, very simple melody and fun at the same time. The key might be a little bit challenging, so I recommend that you practice the scale first as many times as you need to get very comfortable with the fingerings. Um, Practice some arpeggios if you need to, like practice doing the staccato by using the scale, maybe playing the scale like this. Do that, and also practice the other kind of articulation that we're using. So that's a very dot kind of articulation, and for the other ones we're using la la or da da instead of dot with the T. Use D A H for that articulation on the second notes, which is mainly the A's. And you can use the scale as an exercise. So play the entire scale using that articulation as well. And now to kind of include both of the articulations into the exercise, you can try one of the notes staccato and then the next one with a very legato kind of sound. You can use that kind of exercise to develop better articulation for those two types of articulation. So the entire melody again is. And that's really all there's to it. The three measures from the end, the articulation of the recording, it's a little bit hard to decipher. But what I'm gathering, you can only do. I mean, you could just use eighth notes. But what I noticed on the recording that on that second measure of eight notes, he's doing something a little bit different at the very end. Or something like that. But you can for now you can just use quarter or eighth notes. I'm sorry, and that's all there's to it. I hope you don't have any trouble learning this song. And again, practice the scale as much as you need to, and listen to the song over and over again so you kind of get a feel for it. See you next time. Bye.